Okay, so I'm standing in front of a car after I don't know, about a 1,454 mile drive from Phoenix to Seattle. Go ahead and Google it. I'm Mark Hunter. This is Mornings with Mark, and it really kind of struck me. This drive was kind of interesting because if you were to put into Google Maps, Phoenix to Seattle, you'd see a number of different routes, and one of them kind of shoots straight up through the middle of Nevada, Highway 93. In fact, if you look at it closely, there's a little shortcut, Highway 318. I think it's 318. Anyway, what was interesting was this car actually belongs to my in-laws. They moved back from Phoenix to Seattle, where we have family. Long story, but anyway, it's anyway. And I said, hey, I'll fly out to Phoenix, pick up the car at the airport, and drive it up to Seattle for him. So I did. So I jumped in the car. Now, I had looked at Google Maps, figured it out, and so I figured I'd just use Google Maps. Well, then I realized, wait a minute, looking at the middle of Nevada, there's probably some road in there that there's no cell reception. There's probably not going to be much of anything. I better go ahead and just kind of jot down, put into my phone in notes, a few of the key milestones I got to be looking for. Sure enough, it happened. Sure enough, I'm using Google Maps. It's great. Gets me all the way to Vegas, gets me north of Vegas, and then boom, no cell reception. And it's interesting. I would have missed the turnoff on Highway 318, the shortcut. Saves about 45 minutes, and I'm on a mission. It's about a 22-hour drive. I'm on a mission to get the car here quickly because, you know what? I had other things to do. So anyway, here's the whole thing. If it had not been for my directions that I kept outside of the internet connection, I probably would have missed that turn. Think about this. Think about this in our life. How many times have we become so beholden to technology? We just become so focused on technology that we can't operate without it. And yet we have to keep available to us the ability to operate without technology. Think about that for a moment. Think about that for a moment also in just basic things that we do in life. And I'm not talking about just technology, but I'm just talking about always having an alternate approach. Always having an alternate approach. See, that's what's absolutely critical. We have to go through life with always having two ways to do anything. Because by doing so, if one thing fails, we are able to get through. In fact, it was interesting. One of the key things that I wanted to make sure was that the spare tire had air pressure in it. Because the last thing I want to do is to get a flat tire somewhere again in the middle of Nevada or middle of Idaho or Oregon or whatever, and have a flat spare tire. You see, it's always having a contingency plan. Very interesting. Think about that in our life. Hey, anyway, I made it to Seattle. I made it. Yeah, did it. Actually, it was kind of a fun drive. I'll save that for another Mornings with Mark. Take care.